Okay, the next team that
A lot of people are gonna
next
beg
team
to differ too.
the next team that we're gonna talk to, and the last team that we're gonna talk about in the NBA Orlando team profile series is here's where we're gonna see the biggest difference of people's opinions. Either people are gonna hate him or they're gonna love him. Is the Philadelphia 76ers. Let us know, where do you stand, Andrade? Are you the people that hates them, or are you the people that loves them, or you just can't make up your mind?
Oh, I've made up my mind on
Oh
that
shit! Damn.
several years ago too.
Okay, damn.
The Philadelphia 76ers are the most overrated team and the most overrated experiment in the past couple of years.
Damn.
I think there's a ton of similarities between the Rockets and the Sixers, and one of them is they were both keep trying to experiment, and they keep tweaking their experiment over the years, but it's the same experiment. And guess what? Over the years, that experiment keeps failing them. But for some reason, they decide to keep doing the same thing, expecting different results. But you know what that is? That's called being crazy. So I think it says a lot that both teams are in the sixth seed this season after following the same process for at least 3 to 4 years now. And it gets to a certain point where you just have to, you don't give up, but you step back, you look at the logistics, you look at the stats, you look at the results, and you realize, or you decide that it's time to try something else, move on and try something different. So I think the reason that they're both at such a low seating for what their expectations were these past couple of years is a result of like so many years of failed experiment, keeping the same thing, like keep going in that same direction, and like over time it's just been stuttering, and it kind of plateaued, and now it's just sinking, and that's why they're where they're at right now. Because if the experiments were working, both teams should be in the top 3 to 4 seeding. You don't think so? And you just.
And I'm letting you do your thing, man.
I know, but I'm asking you. As you gonna say, yeah, no, yeah.
I mean, I got you when I do my point.
Oh my god, you gotta talk a little too when I'm like talking to you.
Okay. I'm looking at the audience, man.
Showing them your pretty face.
Yeah, of course, man.
And yeah, so 76ers have Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, Al Horford,
Jay Rich.
Jay Rich, who is not performing as well as I wanted him to. That's Jason Richardson, by the way, if you guys don't know. And yeah, so I think, look, all we're gonna get is Ben Simmons. What he's shown over the years, this is from an outsider's perspective, as most of us are, is that he can get distracted pretty easily.
It's that Kardashian curse.
And guess what? If you're going to Orlando in an NBA bubble, in a resort with a bunch of people that are your age, and you're not necessarily contending for that championship, I don't think Simmons is going to take this very, very seriously.
Okay, but what the hell is there doing in the bubble, bro?
I'm just, bro. They're just, it's basically an adult sleepover. So they're just gonna be eating shit, playing games. We already got the tweet of one of the NBA players already inviting a girl over to come into the bubble.
I mean,
you saw the tweet, right?
And you gotta get some pussy.
And so like, but that shows the distractions, and like it already shows that some of them are getting distracted, especially the ones that are on the lower tier.
Well, yeah, that and that dumbass that ended up with the Postmates. That tweet.
Kelly Oubre Jr. and then someone listened, and then so it goes to show like NBA players are already breaking some protocol. So that's just my not knowing Simmons. I'm not trying to judge him or anything, but just like observing history or whatever, he can get distracted. So I wouldn't be surprised if he is. Embiid, we all expected him to come in with like this fury, like ferocity. Like after he lost, we saw him with the tears. We were like, oh my god, he's gonna come back with a vengeance, you know?
He's coming to Miami
with a chip on his shoulder, like some Butler, some Giannis type shit. What did he do? They're the 6th seed right now in the Eastern Conference Finals. Enough said.
Well, conference, but yeah.
And then we got Al Horford. He was there. He's the type of player, the role player, that he's like enough. If you're a contending team, to push you over the edge. But he's not the type of player that you can rely on to carry you over the edge. You know what I'm saying? You see the difference in that? So he's not going to fucking carry this team over the edge to compete in the Eastern Conference Finals or for a championship. You know? So I'm sorry for ragging on the Sixers right away. If you're a Sixers fan, like I feel like if I was a Sixers fan, like a true Sixers fan, I would be frustrated as hell too at this point. So yeah, look, they're gonna go to they're gonna make the possibly second round, and then that's it. I don't even see them making it to the Eastern Conference Finals, to be honest. And that's where I leave it at that. What do you think of the Sixers?
Like damn, like that.
Yeah, if anything, we might do a whole rant on just the Rockets Sixers because there's so much I could talk about those teams for.
All right, well the Sixers are 39-26, number 16 in the East, and by far they're one of the most disappointing teams ever in the NBA this year.
I thought you were gonna say history.
No, not history.
Okay. No, I feel you.
That team would be the Lakers when they got Steve Nash, Dwight Howard, Kobe, and yeah, that was pretty bad. All right, guys, our bad. The timer ran out. You know, it's just something normal on 2020. You feel me? But yeah, like we were saying, the 76ers are that team that have the biggest difference between their floor and their ceiling. Their floor being that this thing just implodes.
Which is what's gonna happen.
Worst to worst, you know, they get their version of 2020, and they're probably gonna get swept out of the playoffs, losing 5 games to whoever they meet. Most likely it's gonna be the Raptors or the Celtics, which that might be a reality, or they turn it on and you see the best version of the 76ers. If you see I'm going to be betting that since they have a lot of things at stake, Red Brown, Embiid, Simmons, I think they're going to get closer to, we're going to see a better version of the 76ers. And with that being said, I give them a 30% chance of winning the championship. Because if they're on point, dude, I hate playing the 76ers when it comes to 2K. I know this is not 2K, but they're one of the most talented teams in the NBA.
The problem is that in real life you need chemistry.
The problem is their chemistry.
And they don't got chemistry.
Their chemistry is just horrible. It's like shit.
Goes to show, man. Don't trust the process. Sometimes.
Yeah.
You can't just group amazing talent and just expect it to work out.
Of course, that's happened many times in the NBA. It's unfortunate. I personally like Embiid as a player. And I love seeing Embiid on Twitter. He just roasts anybody.
He's funny.
You better not try that guy.
Yeah.
I think he'll look better in a Miami Heat jersey. But
all right, bro. We can't recruit everybody.
All right. We can't recruit everybody.
I'll take Giannis over Embiid any day.
It's fine. But either way, you know, that's the end towards our series with the 76ers.
Free Woj.
Free Woj. You know, free that guy. The next teams, who are we going to cover for the next teams?
Who are we covering?
So we could give these guys
it's only getting better and better, honestly.
But, oh, shit. Damn. We got the Jazz. We got the Nuggets. We got the Miami Heat. And we got the Boston Celtics.
People are sleeping on the Celtics from what I see.
People are sleeping on the Celtics. We'll see what's going to go on. I am excited. I know Andrade's excited as well. I wonder for what team.
What?
That's the Celtics.
Don't doubt my loyalty. I know I'm wearing all green and shit.
Yeah, it's the Celtics. But anyways, guys, this is Ball Talk Deep. Favorite host, Erwin and Andrade.
Bro, you gotta tell them.
What?
Ball Talk Deep.
This is Ball Talk Deep, where we talk deep about ball.
Hell yeah.
Just for saying that, I got downgraded. I'm no longer Erwin anymore. I am just a guy in the blue. You're going to see us soon.
Take care.
Peace.